was being a really bit weird this morning, so hopefully everybody can find us all right. If not, then we're going to wait for a few minutes, see if anybody shows up. Um, it's been a little weird for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Um, but sometimes things happen, so I'm just waiting a few to see what happens. Um, like I say, unfortunately, for some reason my camera. Hey Beth, for some reason it turned off the original live I had posted and decided that we needed to start a new one, which I didn't agree with, but what can I say? Um, trying to get everything settled here again. Easier said than done some days. All right, what did the tablet do now? Come on. That's not what I wanted. Come on. Okay, you go away and you come up. Come on. Hey, Brandy. Oh, I've known for quite some time, Beth. We had talked about it earlier when that's why I called it a blueberry and a gummy bear, because I'd seen her original scans, which actually did look like a little gummy bear. Um, so so yeah, I've known for a while. Let's see, I've known for probably 3 weeks. So when you and Heather were talking about it in our channel the other day, I was like, gotta keep my mouth closed. She swore me into secrecy. No. So yeah, I've known for a little while. So um and I've been, checking up on her and everything every once in a while. Hi Mary. Hi Tina. Sorry, the announcement probably didn't go out properly because I put it up and then I um, went to go live a few minutes ago, and for some reason it instead of going live it shut it off. So it was rather disconcerting, but that's all right. Hi Sid. So hi Dawn. So anyway, that was really weird, but sometimes weird things happen on YouTube, and you never can tell when they're going to do it. But it's like, what the heck was that about? But who is doing coffee time tomorrow? I think it's supposed to be Heather. Um, hopefully she's feeling better because she has had a tummy bug yesterday. So hopefully she's feeling better and doesn't and is able to do it tomorrow without any problem, because I have physical therapy at 8 o'clock in the morning, which would of course be 9 o'clock. So exact same time as I am in physical therapy is when Coffee Talk's supposed to be. So I won't be able to do it, and so um, you know. Anyway, I got a new order came in from Feedbox Bargains yesterday, pretty good sized one. Figured we'd look at that today before I start making hair barrettes, because I need some more hair barrettes. Also, if you'll recall, I said I didn't paint any dragons. So yesterday after we got off, I painted dragons. So now I have some dragons painted as well. So all kinds of goodies. So, oops, that's on top messages instead of all. Let's get that changed. There we go. So yeah, Heather had said she'd do it, but then she was looking not too great yesterday, so I'm not sure. Oh, I don't usually get my filigree from Time and Materials. I just get my brass stampings from Time and Materials. And I did go over and buy about $100 and some worth of pieces yesterday after I got off here, but they don't have any of the didn't have any of the dragonflies on the cattails, which was a disappointment because I wanted some of those. And they didn't have any of the little flower sprigs, which I like. Again, disappointing to me. They actually have generally two kinds, like this little guy, and the one with the rose, and then the one with the little pansy, but I didn't see either one. And they also didn't have any of this style left, which was a disappointment because I use these quite a bit, and this is the only one I had. So yeah, they were out of quite a few things that I like to get, but I did get some things. But my filigrees, I just look, if I see anywhere, I buy those. I get a lot of them from some of them I get off Temu, and I know, Mary, I think you're one of the ones who doesn't like to shop from Temu, and it's because the smaller pieces, I frequently hold them with that little loop when I'm painting them. Did I order my paint markers from Amazon? Yes, I did. So I usually get Morphone, but they were out of Morphone, so I decided to try these Nichio. And they work exactly the same way as the Morphones, except for the colors are slightly different. And there's no reds or yellows in here, and not very many pinks either, which is sort of a disappointment, but they work. So anyway, we got a few people on, so let's turn down and we'll look at my bargain bead box order I just got, and then I'm going to start making some hair barrettes. Doing them today, they'll be dry enough for tomorrow. And I want to make it a point to get some mediums done, because I was shy in my box 2 mediums, and I made 1 medium yesterday after let's get them down. I made this medium hair barrette after our show yesterday, a horse with some horseshoes. I also made another set of hair combs. This one with the teacup and the teapot with the little spoon. And then I finished up our mermaid hair combs. Now, I did have to repaint the lighthouse. Remember how I said that sometimes the white paint, when you put the Krylon on, it just disappears? It did. So I decided, well, if the white's not going to stick around, we're going to have a red and a black lighthouse. So we made the lighthouse. So there's our mermaid with the lighthouse hair combs. So I've got the 4 sets of hair combs I wanted to make done. We got the alligator clips for Kimberly made. And like I say, I got this little horse made. Incidentally, if anybody is interested, when I did pricing on the hair barrette that I used the pieces from Beadbox Bargains on, you like the red and black lighthouse? Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Brandy. I'm glad you like the horse. So anyway, we got to make some more hair barrettes. Like I said, I had 2 medium holes in my boxes. I have 3 boxes for my hair barrettes. Like I explained yesterday, I put some foam in the bottom of a plastic box that's about, I don't have one near me. I just pick it up and show it to you. But, and then I put a white pillowcase, and those need to be taken out and washed after the show this year. Shows are finished this year because they're getting a little grungy. You know, if you get dust when you do outdoor shows, and the white is sort of right now. So anyway, I have 3 boxes, and I can fit 15 large hair barrettes in one, and then in another I put 10 medium hair barrettes and 5 sets of alligator clips. And then in the third, I have 4 or 5, depending on how wide I've got them made, extra large ones. And then on either side of the extra large ones, those are in the middle, I have smalls and extra smalls. 6 extra smalls and 4 and 5 smalls. So those boxes, and as I sell things, if I have extras, then I'll fill the holes back in. But hi, Chris. Glad you could make it today. But anyway, as I sell them, if I have extras, I fill the holes back in so that there's, plenty in the boxes. Sort of explaining this, Mary, is right now. She wants to know, do I put them all out at a show or at one time or bring it out as needed? I put those 3 boxes that I just described out, the 15 large, 4 extra large, and 10 mediums, 5 each of the sets of hair combs, the small, and then 6 of the extra small. Those are all out. However, when I sell them, if I have extras held back, I will then fill in the hole with one of the extras. Well, by the end of my last festival, which was the Bitterroot Celtic Festival, I had the boxes all full, but no extras of a lot of stuff, but 2 mediums missing out of the medium box. So that's why I definitely need 2 mediums. I don't want to take it, the boxes with holes in it. I would rather have them all filled in. Hey, Kimberly. So we're going to turn down. We're going to look at this Beadbox Bargains order, and then we're going to get to making hair barrettes. Like I said, I did paint dragons last night because I realized I didn't have any dragons painted. So we have, I have large ones in greens, blue, purple, and then I made a red one with gold wings. Red one with gold wings. Then I have little ones. I made 2 blue, 2 purple, 2 green. So I have dragons that we can use. And so let's turn down and look at my Beadbox Bargains order, shall we? Oh, for those who are interested, if you're a member, today is our members. It's at 1:30 Mountain Standard Time. That would be 2:30 Central, 3:30 East, and 12:30 Pacific. And I moved that to the half hour because Heather usually has her show at noon my time, but I didn't want to have that overlap there, worry about an overlap, so I moved it back a half hour so she had some more time. So that's why we moved that. And I also have a small order from Randy. It's a very small order. I got my FOC, and have to think about what I'm going to do with this, my FOC. I have to photograph that yet. And what else did I get from her? I can't remember what I ordered. It's generally a pretty small order. Oh yeah, I got pearls and crystals. Actually, this is not the newest order I got. I must have left that in my, well, no, my FOC's here, so it should have been. Oh, here it is. There it is. I got so many things here, it's ridiculous. My FOC, ribbon and crimp ends. Oh, and my coyote teeth. That was my special order. But I also got in this order a mother chicken. Isn't he cute? So he's going to go up here and join the other chicken and the bunny up here. I'm going to have a little farm up here before we're done. Oops, chicken, get back up there. Oh, he's slightly different pink. That's cool. Then I have my coyote teeth. Yeah, yo. Yeah, for my farm. Yeah. So this wasn't a large order because I just ordered some stuff prior to that. So anyway, let's turn down. You love the bunnies she sent you. You got a bunny in your last order. I got one bunny and now I have 2 chickens. Here's my bunny. I got him a little while ago. He was my first of my critters. And now I've got 2 chickens. So I also have 2 elephants up here that I kept out of some of my kits. I'm not even sure where this red one came from. It's imitation cinnabar. He's cute, a little elephant. So I got quite a little collection of goodies up here. I also have a tiki up here that was from one of the Softflex kits, and a little Buddha that was from the Softflex kits. I like my little critters. I have enough to make an earring. I do, but I'm not going to. They're my kitty. They're my little special things. So I need a cute little shadow box. I do need a cute little shadow box. Actually, I have one somewhere my daddy made for me some years back that's got cute little boxes, yay big in it. So I could use that. I got to find it. I'm not sure where I put it. It's in one of those safe places, you know. You have a shelf with your little critters too. So anyway, with some of these, I just went, oh no, I'm not going to make those into anything because they're way too cute. Sort of like, see my little Buddha? And then I have, these came out of a Softflex kits that I didn't use them because I thought they were too cute. Here's my little tiki. So those 2 do have holes that go sideways in them, so I could use them if I wanted to, but I don't. So anyway, we're going to turn down. And here's our goodies here. Now I did write the price on that the original price on the bag. Of course, I got the 30% off, so you know. Some of these are duplicates to things that I've purchased before because I really liked them and I wanted them. Other things are new, mainly because some of these I got because I've got my my niece and my sister-in-law coming for a visit, and I'm going to they asked me if I could show them how to teach them how to make jewelry themselves, and I said sure. So some of these are things that I've gotten specifically for that because it's close to Halloween, you know. And so like these black kitties. I should have got 2 packages of these because I'm thinking that we have this show coming up this weekend is the only show I have before Halloween. Well, no, I have one more, but it's down in Idaho, so it's a different one. But I figured we'd make some Halloween style things if they wanted to. And if not, then I'd just save them or put them in my Etsy shop. But anyway, let's start looking for stuff, going through this. The first thing is a chain. That's this one, $3.99. It was $1.89. It is they call it a steel twist jewelry train. Now this is the one of the ones I got for think Rose extender chain, because this works perfect for extender chain. It's pretty strong, but at the same time it's got some pretty good size holes in it. So so there is the chain, which is the first thing. Like I said, this is for extender chain. I'm gonna, instead of putting it back in the bag, I'm gonna put it over here where I keep my chain pile. Now I got 3 different kinds of chain. This is the next, this is chain 518. It's 1 meter of 3 by 2 millimeter steel rope chain in antique bronze. Its regular price, was $5.49. Now, I have never been a real fan of rope chain, primarily because it's hard to put clasps and things on, or even break it to do anything, because you've got, it goes, you know how it just goes through here like this, one inside the other. But I decided I'd give it a try, and see what I could do for. I was thinking for the endings, I might have some larger clamshells, and I could just put a crimp on it maybe and just clamshell the end. We'll see. Like I said, I'm not real adept at using this type of chain. I don't like the fact that your links are all linked together like that, making it hard to get your jump rings and things through. Here's the other chain, 613. Now this is a big one. It's a 5 by 8 by 3.4. It's a Figaro chain. Again, it's pretty good sized links. So I wanted some chain that was a little bit bigger for those more bold pieces that I do sometimes, because let's face it, you don't want a really delicate chain if you're doing something that's not delicate. So that's why I got this. Was $1.29 before the discount. Chains go over there. Okay, so next we have crystals. 5071. Is that you? Nope, you're 6322. That's the next one. Well, we can go with this one. It's this one here, 6322. Was $1.12 for these. These are rectangular table cut beads. Tray. So there's like 10 in here. I thought they were pretty color. I really like this blue. So, and it said we had another crystal. Is this you? 1116. Nope. It's not you. 50. Oh, I know what it is. It's the little. I got another strand of these little tiny ones. Yeah, I know. I said I didn't like them, but I'm still thinking I want to make that 2-strand necklace with my Bohemian Night stuff using these little guys, and then the turquoise beads, the matte turquoise beads. So I got those, and then I also, well, let's go out of line since I did it. I also got another strand of the matte turquoise beads. I wanted to make sure I had plenty of both when I go to make this necklace, so those are going to go up there by Bohemian Nights, because that's what those are both for. Now the next one is 7151. It's pressed glass Druk beads. That's these guys. They are in a crystal with a blue opal coat. And I love this color. Isn't that a pretty color? Such a pretty blue. And sometimes I wonder why I don't get more than one of something, because then I end up liking it a lot and say, oh, I could use some more of those. This was $1.71 before we had the... I know. You're shocked that I got matte. Well, that's what was in the kit. And so I wanted to make this necklace with the little all colored rondelles, and then little matte turquoise, but I never got around to it. And I used the matte turquoise in the other necklace we made. Come here, you're right here. This one with the pink coral that I used, which turned out really nice. I like it a lot, especially, which is weird because it's got those matte dang turquoise all through it, but I do like it. So, so anyway, then we are at these guys. a 4.5-inch strand, about 14 pieces of 8 by 10 millimeter press checked glass Saturn rondelle beads, chalk rose, and striated blue opal luster. Are those pretty? I got lots of blue this time, obviously. So those were $3.29 for the little strand. Another one of those that are really pretty that I really like as they showed up, and I'm like, maybe I should have got more of those, but they didn't. So now we have the next thing is Toggle 970. I got this is a 971, and I got 2 of these. These are the cylinder ones that I like so much. This kind. They were $1.99 for 2. These ones are 3-stranders, are great for bracelets or, again, 3-strand necklaces. So I got 2 of these. There's another one down in this pile somewhere. Here it is. So I love these, so I get quite a few of them when I see them. Next is a 2 pieces of 14 by 15 millimeter rhinestone and enamel cow charms, black and gold. Now, I've gotten these in the past when they had them. I think they're just adorably cute. And they make a really sweet little earring. And of course, I'm not seeing them. They are in here, obviously. But come here, where are you, cows? They're buried is where they're at. So we'll look at the cows later because we're not finding them right off the top here. So to go on, we have a 17 by 22 by 14 millimeter resin latte mug charm, white and brown. We've all seen those before. It's this little guy with the little white mug. We used one of these the other day for a bookmark, I think. And put the little latte inside there. So I got 1 more of those. Next is 4 pieces of 15 by 11 millimeter puffed round with flower detail drops. Okay, I don't remember that. Oh, yes, I do. It's metal. Where are they at? I just saw them. Oh, there's our cow charms. Here's our little cows. We'll find the puff charms in a second. Aren't they cute? They make a cute little earring. My daughter loves cows. She collects cows. I collect turtles. She collects cows. So anyway, I made her a pair of earrings with these cows for Christmas year before last. Oh yeah, we're looking for our puffs. I just saw them. It just figures that I just saw them and now I don't. Well, we'll get the puffs later too. They'll show up. 2 pieces of 20 by 15 millimeter 18 karat gold plated brass and cubic zirconia filigree flower link. Okay. Oh, come here, you. I think this is you. Yep, it is. These are pretty. They're very delicate. It says filigree flower. They're not kidding. It's a filigree. Aren't they pretty? And they're a link. I probably should have got more because then I could have made a really pretty bracelet or something. Still could make a pretty bracelet, but it would be probably pretty delicate. But they're pretty little guys. Those were $2.89 for the 2 of those. So, you know, we're looking at $1.45 a piece. So, or they would make really pretty earrings too with something hanging down below. So, oh, yeah, this is my free item. Some different style of ear wires, which I don't normally use, but they're sort of cool. So I may just have to use them. They're copper. Okay, now we're at 6 pieces of frog charms in antique silver. There's my frogs. Now we have 6 pieces of crescent moon pendants in antique silver. Crescent moons, crescent moons. That's these guys. And I don't think of these as crescent moons because they're upside down. But I think they're cool. Come out of there. So I think they'll make a cool piece on the bottom of something. And you could even put some, like, this has got a pretty good sized loop, so you could add some thing of chain to hang down behind it. I think that would make an interesting either earring or necklace. So crescent moons. In you go, baby. I have bought some of these before and I haven't used them yet, so I don't know why I bought more when I haven't used the original ones, but hey, you know. 4 pieces of 18 by 24 rhinestone dragonfly charms in gold. Now I got some of these with my last order, and I decided to get some more because I really liked them. So they have pave on one side, little crystals, but the other side's flat. Now I did think, you know, that little dragonfly would look pretty on a hair barrette too. He's very, very delicate and very pretty. So there's the dragonfly. Then we have enameled leaf charms. Now we're getting into the things I specifically bought for fall and Halloween things. So these are little orange enameled leaves. Let's see there. So there's 4 of them in the package. Then we have enameled black cat Halloween charms, gold background. These are the ones I said I probably should have got some more because I could make some. My sister-in-law and my niece might want earrings, and I might want to make some for the show. We'll have to see. They're pretty cute. They're pretty little kitties. And I like black cats. I have 2. I had 3. You liked the elephant? Hey, Carolyn. You like the elephants? Besides the Cinnabar one, I have a teeny weeny little black one. He's a bead too. He has a hole, but he's acrylic, but he is a cute little guy. So he's up here with my Cinnabar one. Anyway, on to our stuff. Next is enameled bat Halloween charms. That's these guys. And again, this is some more one I should have got more of. And though I do have another order, so I might have them. Now, turn over because your definition is on this side. See them? Aren't they cute? Actually, I'm going to make a bat necklace for the members live. Maybe I should just leave these out to make a pair of earrings to go with our necklace. In fact, I think I will. So I've got so much stuff over here. I'm not sure what was there and what is new stuff. Here is our puffed charms that I was looking for earlier that I didn't find. They have like a sun or a flower or a sun pattern on them. So they're cool. you guys are saying things to me that I'm not commenting on, it might be because for some reason my tablet has got quite the lag today, and that's where I read my comments from, so I don't have to try and get them off my other device when it's recording. Next is 2 pieces of enamel 3D pumpkin charms in silver and orange. That's these little guys. I got some of these in my last order, and I know that I've ordered 2 more of them. They should be coming sometime soon. So I may just make a pair of earrings with these for the show, since I will have some more. But I thought they were really, really cute. And you could make, just put an ear wire on these, and it'd be a really cute, simple little one. Or you could make a chain earring with some chain above to go up to your post if you want them a little longer. Or you could put a few beads above them. So all kinds of little fun things you can do with these little guys. So let's change pages. The next one is the 2-piece. I got 2 more of these. This is what we're going to use for my necklace this afternoon on the Members Live. Got 2 more of these little bats. They have a hole here and here. They'll make a really cool necklace. I got 2 more for when my sister-in-law and my niece are here, in case they want to make themselves a cool little bat Halloween necklace. So then we have a 8-inch strand of 10 by 7 millimeter blue lace agate, gently faceted cylinder beads. This was my most expensive purchase in this bunch. It was $8.99. But aren't they pretty? I think we had these in something, in one of the boxes, but I can't remember. But I got some more because I really liked them. I think they're gorgeous. Can you tell I was in a blue mood? I think all my beads are blue, well, except for the little rondelles. Next is a 15-inch strand of 6 millimeter. Oh, we already showed that's the matte turquoise beads. Then we have a 10-gram bag of 21 gauge 45 millimeter eye pins in antique copper. Okay, now I've got 3 different pins here, and I'll just pull them all out right now. We have gold, we have the copper, and there should be a silver one here. Here it is. So I got these pins for making rosary chain. So I got them in 3 colors specifically for so I could make some rosary chain easily. So put those up here with my other pins. Then we have, this piece. This piece is spectacular, guys. This is my next most expensive piece. It is it's in one of those god-awful bags. But it is a 55 by 45 millimeter abalone shell, assembled, oval and polygon painted in antique silver. Its price was $7.49. Check this baby out. And even though it's got one of these bales I don't normally like, it's a nice hefty one. So I think we're going to keep it on this one. But gosh, would you look at that baby? Isn't it beautiful? Like I said, it was one of my most expensive purchases on this order. It was $7.49 before the discount. But it's so pretty. So I'm really glad I got that. It was one of those purchases that I was going, do you want that? Do you really want that? Do you think you really want that? And then I went, and so yeah, obviously I did. And then I got another one of the little ones, which is right here. So now I have 3 of these guys. So if I want to make not only some earrings or a necklace to match it. So we got 3 of those guys. So that's the 3rd one over there now. Then I have 2 fancy leaf pendants. I think that's this guy. Yeah. It's just a little guy. And these little ones, I always think, unless I decide I really want to do something weird, I always think these would make great, there's the other one, great earrings. So it's a very pretty little one. It was only 99 cents. So I really like it. It says it's glass, so it's just a black glass drop in the center here. Yeah, that's a, oh wow, wasn't it? I was really thrilled when it came. The big abalone pennant, because I didn't expect it to be that pretty. Next is a 38 by 19 millimeter swirled brass and rhinestone pendant with amethyst. And I'm pretty sure I have one from my last order with the amethyst one as well. So if I wanted to, I could use this as a delicate pendant. But because I did get two of these, one in this order and one in my last order, I can just put like one amethyst bead up here and make these into a really pretty pair of earrings. So, and besides that, the amethyst one, I also got, I must have missed it because it's not listed here and it's right here. 3414. Oh, it's down here further. I also got another Amazonite one because my two Amazonite ones I got before, neither of them matched. They didn't match each other, so I got another one thinking, well, maybe I can get a match one. I haven't checked to see if it is, but it is a different color from at least one of them I know, but I don't know if it will match the second one. Might match close enough, though, to make some earrings out of that, too. But $4.99 are those two's regular prices. Then, thinking I hadn't got a second turtle, which I obviously had because I have two sitting here, I got a third one. Oh, I'm not sure. This abalone shell looks a little different than the other two, so this one definitely won't go into the earrings. I might make him into a necklace. Who knows? He's very pretty, though. I really like him. So that's the little turtle pendant. The little turtle pendant was $3.99. Next we have, now we're just into our spacers. So I got some, they call them corrugated rondelle spacers. They have a little straight little dots across there. So there's those. Then I got some more ball spacers because you can never have too many ball spacers. And then I got, oh, I missed this pendant. Well, we'll get back. We'll go back to it. I've got two of the strand toggles. They were $1.59 a piece. And I got those in gold and in silver. So there's those. And then I got another one of these pendants because I thought it was so pretty. Where's your opening? Yeah, of course it is right here. So it's going to rip the sticker in half. Carefully rip the sticker in half. This one was $4.99 also. It's one of those amethyst pendants. I'd gotten some, I have gotten one before, but I thought it was so pretty I wanted another one. So there it is, this amethyst pendant. It's that one right there. $4.99 for this guy, though. Bing, go in there. So that is my latest Beadbox bargain order. Everything that came. Cost me $63.32 after my coupon code, which took off $31.93. So very, very I just love that coupon code. These are usually a pretty good deal in the first place. Then you put the coupon code on and you go, whoa, wow. Now we really have a deal. So that was my order. So now Like I say, when we go to with the members live, I'm going to make a necklace with one of these bats and maybe some earrings with these little black ones to match the necklace here. If I have time, I also have to make some hairs. Well, I might do those tomorrow. I need one pair of hair sticks and one more kilt pin. So we'll be doing those sooner or later. I'm not sure what day I'm going to do those. Whether I do it tomorrow or if we have time to do it on the live today, on my afternoon live, we'll see. But I'm going to get my mat down here, my silicone mat. Let's see here. If I missed anything while I was chatting with things, showing stuff. So anyway, as I said, I did paint some dragons last night since I realized I didn't have any. So we have a green one, two-tone green, a red one with gold wings, purple with a light purple, sort of pinky wings, and blue. And then we have some little guys to match the blue, the purple, and the green. I didn't make any of the red. I wasn't real thrilled with it. So anyway, this is the dragons I made. I painted last night along with my lighthouse, since we did need to repaint that. For those of you who weren't here when we started, I did show the mermaid hair combs that we started yesterday, but we couldn't finish because the lighthouse had to sit. And unfortunately, what sometimes happened, and I was afraid it would, and it did, the white washed off. So I turned my lighthouse into black and red instead. But I think it turned out really cute. I really like it. So, and then I made a set with a teapot and a teacup and spoon. And lastly, I made a medium hair barrette with a horsey and some horseshoes. So this fills in one of my medium slots, but I need at least one more medium to fill in my medium box. So we definitely want to make a medium one. I've got a number of blanks in here. This is the extra large size. As you can see, it's pretty good sized. It's 4 inches. This is the large size. It is a 3 inch. This is medium. It's about, I think it's 2 3/4. I don't have a small one in here because I didn't need any small, but I do have one extra small, which is about 1.5 inches. So those are my barrette sizes. I have these in here because I wanted to make some extras of the larges and the extra large. But like I said, I definitely needed some mediums. And these would be extra mediums. So all these in here would be my overflow pieces if I get them done. I don't think we're going to get them all done, but if we do get some of them done, that'd be good. So now we have to decide what we're going to put on our medium one here. I do have this big dragonfly and a couple of little dragonflies that we can put. Now I tend to divide these up into trays so they're easier to find stuff when I'm looking for stuff. Oh, come on. Well, I have a ton of dragonflies in here. Where are the other dragonflies? There we go. There's one of them. So we can do some dragonflies and The dragonflies might want something to land on, so we might want a leaf or some leaves or some flowers. This is my leaves bag. This is my flowers box. So this is my one and only of this style, so we could put it up one side with our dragonfly. And not use both little tiny ones. Or we could use both little tiny ones and maybe just a leaf or something. Though, I don't think I want to do just a leaf. It'll be very green if we just do leaves. Yeah, I'm leaning back towards this flower. Either this flower or a different flower around down here. Like that one best. So now I have to find base. My rock for Randy slipped back here. Gotta put it back up here. My turtle slipped back too. Okay, that works. So what we need to do, since we've decided on our pieces, is we need to get and bend our pieces so that they'll go over our barrette bar, our barrette blank. So we're gonna take our bracelet bender piece here. It's got a nice bend in it here. And we're gonna bend these pieces. Inevitably, the bend will be too big and it will have to bring it back some, but that's all right. We'd rather do that than have to. Now, because our dragonfly is going to sit sideways, he's going to probably need his tail bent just a little bit. Okay. Might be too much. We'll see. And the same with this flower. Let's make sure we got these on first. So I'm going to bring this up to right here is where I'm going to want it to sit. And actually, it's not off too much. Usually there's a gap showing right here, and I have to straighten it back up. But this one looks like it's pretty good. Same with this side. Yeah, it's pretty good too. So then they're gonna sit together like so. And then we'll want our dragonfly. holding these together because the dragonfly is going to probably loop over a little bit. I think I got him good. Now we need the flower. It's got to bend to go around this direction. Oop. So it'll go right in here. So it has to bend down at least some on this side right here. So, okay. Now our little dragonflies have loops, but because they also have antenna, I'm going to just cut the loop 1/2 to 3/4 off so it leaves little antenna there. And now it's time for our E6000. Hey, Heather, welcome in. I just finished showing my latest Beadbox Bargains order and saying what I'm going to do on my members live, which is make a bat necklace and earrings. And we're making a medium hair barrette right now. Now I figured if I don't get these all done in time that I'm happy with their drying time for the show tomorrow, that what I will do in effect is just make some more later if I don't get them done now. And then we will, which I'm sure I'm not going to. So now this needs some more glue right across here so that it will stick to its buddy down there. And we're going to make a bat necklace and a pair of earrings on the members live this afternoon. I think that'll be fun. I hope you guys think so too. Okay, we're going to turn this over so we can see where this is falling. We want it right here. So now we go back over here to the other side where it should be. And got a runner of glue right there. I got my paper towel here beside me so I can get this gunk off my fingers. And let's see how well you're sitting here. Oh, pretty good, actually. I may be able to just glue the other pieces on now instead of waiting. So the dragonfly, I just do a strip of glue right down his body here. He'll go right across here. Same with this little guy, just gets a little strip of glue right across his body so that you don't have to move the wings down and make them be, well, not working properly. Come here, wing. Glued myself. Surprise, surprise. Do that all the time. Now the other little one can go right here. Let's tip you a little bit so your little guy shows up there. And then we'll put the flower up the... When is the members live your time? 12:30, Heather. It's 1:30 my time. You're an hour ahead of me. Well, until they fix the daylight savings time crap. And then you'll be at the same time as me. But there's the flower. Now, if we wanted, we could put that other little dragonfly in there that we discussed putting in here. What'd I do with him? I probably threw him back in the box here, I'm sure. There he is. Could put him, I still could put him right here. There is a spot. Oop. If I want to. I got glue down here on the bar. I'm going to have to clean that off for sure. And you twisted it just a hair's breadth. So we're just going to cut his antenna down. And then we'll okay. You guys holding in the right spot? Oh, you slid sideways. Okay, you need to move down this way a little bit. There we go. Let's see, do I want to put any pins on you? Do you need any pins? Maybe one or two. Put one right here. Oops, popping that side up. So we're going to have to get one over on that side too. Down, guys. There we go. Now the pins are just to hold the base pieces pretty much in place until they dry, because they are trying to move out some of the little dragonfly out. There we go. So then this one will be ready to just clean up as soon as it dries some, and this one's done. Yeah, assassinations are never a good thing in any political party. And I hate to see that happen. Even, people can disagree with each other without that, I think. So now this is my second medium, so I really didn't need, that will fill my box up. So now everything else we make today is going to be extra. So we can make some medium, some extra large, some large, whichever size we feel works good for us with whatever we're going to use. I do want to make the other mermaid, and we do want to make a hummingbird. I also have the owl and the bluebirds. We have one large bluebird and 3 or 4 small ones, so we could just have a little flock of bluebirds flying around the sky. We have a thistle that we could put to one side with the hummingbird on the other side if we wanted to, for like an extra large. That actually might be pretty. It's a nice one. We have frogs. We could make us a frog one. And if we're going to do the frogs, we could make this guy into a lily pad, so to speak. He's a leaf. And because the colors are so much different, that would work all right. Then we have the little tiny frogs as well that could be down. Oh, this is leaves. We want the frogs. Frogs are in here. A couple of little frogs. So that's the starfish. That goes with something else. But we can do something like this, and it could be a medium because I think it would fit on a medium. Or we could do it in a large. Found your Halloween charms you bought last year, Tina? That's good. You love the hummingbirds. Yeah, I love the hummingbirds too. So I'm thinking we'll put this guy on an extra large with our hummingbird and our thistle. Frogs will work pretty cute as another. We do still have the mermaids, that the second mermaid that I have here that we were going to put on a hair barrette. Now we don't have another lighthouse. I don't have any dolphins, so I do have some of these little guys like this that I had for the crab, which I still have another crab with some of those as well, so we could use on those. I have the fall leaves. We might want to do fall leaves. So we could do her with shells on either side of her. I did order yesterday when I went and ordered some more things. I did order actually, if we wanted, we have another dragonfly we could put with our frogs. So our pond has more than one thing on it. And so there she is. I have some lizards. I do have the other crab. I have one butterfly left. We have fairies. And we have the dragons. Also, for unpainted things, we have this steer skull. And we have some shamrocks in here as well as various leaves. I'm sort of leaning towards, we just got to get base pieces for all these and decide whether they're going on medium or large. I think we'll put probably the mermaid on a medium. This one is an extra large for sure because we've got two large pieces. And then I think we can make the frogs into a large. I think we want to do a fall leaf one. I got this fall leaf sprig that I painted fall leaves. And I know I painted other things with fall leaves. Come on, you guys. Here's a little one of these. And I know I have a couple of little ones like that. There's one of these big ones. We can just put this right here, maybe. So I am going to, we'll need, of course, to get some base pieces to put these guys together. And I'm not sure if I want all of the fall leaves that I've got leaning out here. I do want fall, but I'm not. Oop, come here, you. We could add like a little lizard down below here, so we have our lizard in our fall leaves. Have to think about that. So I actually have two little lizards and a big lizard. But and we still have our crab too, for that matter. But anyway, let's just start getting some base pieces, and we'll think about the fall leaf one here for a while. And we'll work on, he might work just fine. We're going to work on these three that we have set out here by starting by finding some base pieces we want to use. Now, because this one's extra large, I can go with large base pieces. Same with the large. I tend to use larger pieces for those things. Sort of like these pieces here. So here's these. Now, these come in three colors, silver, bronze, and gold. Actually, what I'm thinking I might do is, we'll see if this will work. Let's move these guys over to the side so they're not in my way as I'm designing with this guy here. Oops, Froggy, sit down right. So what I'm thinking I'll do is just take three large ones and do like a handkerchief coverage thing. 1, 2, and then the third one up here in the middle with the silver. There we go, like so. And then we can see if we can go a little further over. Yep. Then our hummingbird can go across like here, and the can go like here. No. What did I do with the package? I dropped it back in here, didn't I? the hummingbird's beak disappears inside to that silver, so I think we need either double silver or instead of double gold, or we need bronze. We'll see here. Let's move you and come back here with you. Thanks, Heather. So we got to cut the little loops off of the hummingbirds, especially if I'm going to put that little guy right there, which I might. And these come off and twist and take off that other one right there. So get the file out and file this guy down. Okie dokie. We're ready to put this one together. So we need our bracelet binder to start with. Now I will warn you, this hummingbird is not easy to bend. Try to put them on large or extra large so they don't have to bend too much because of that fact. So and I will also mention that if you try to bend it too far and it starts making a cracking sound, it's time to stop because they will break. Now you need to bend some this way. Now this one, I'm probably going to not put everything on right away. Because what I'm probably going to want to do is let this dry some so I can take the pins off, because it is going to need pins, I'm fairly positive. And then when the pins are off, then we'll put it on, because, oh, that one fits really nicely. That's good. And then we'll put the pretties on. That will give us time to make adjustments to this one needs to come up just a little bit on this side. Oh, good. Where did you go? You didn't sound like you hit the floor. Ah, it's in a curve of my pants. But anyway, as I mentioned yesterday, I started making hair things, specifically hair barrettes, because I could never find any I liked. So this was one of those items that I started making for myself. Unlike a lot of the things I make, which are, well, could you make? And then I'll go, yeah, no reason why I couldn't. And so then start to make those kind of things. So you come over here, you come over here. Now you need all through the tops here. Now this is sitting down pretty good, but I'm still going to get some pins out for it, because I want to make sure they're staying in place pretty good. So start by getting the edges here. That one's stuck. I reuse these pins all the time, so they inevitably get some glue on them sooner or later, and then they don't want to open and close properly. And that's why I generally have a couple of extra packages of them around the house somewhere, because of that. Now I'm getting glue on my fingers, so let's wipe them off good. Now we need to get our gold one down more. This goes this direction. So right here, and here, and this is why we can't put our hummingbird on right away, because his wing's going to cross over this one. Slid a little sideways. Want to keep it as straight as possible here. My daughter tells me when she came home, she said it's drizzly outside. I hope it shapes up for your show tomorrow. And I had to agree with her, because I don't, not that we haven't done this show when it was drizzly before, but I'd prefer not to. So anyway, we're going to let this guy dry a bit, and then we'll put his pieces on in a bit. because that way, if he dries for a little while, it gives me time to, if we need to make some more bending adjustments to the pieces, then it's easier done. So let's get out. I think that we can either work on the frogs next, or we can use our mermaid. And I think we'll work on the mermaid maybe on a medium one. Now we got to find some background pieces for them. Okay, we got anything we need to pay attention to here? Looks like no. Okay. Oh, wow, we've been on for an hour and a half already. That seems impossible to me, but it looks like we have been. So, rather than going on to this next hair barrette, we'll get this one out. Gotta clean the excess glue off this one, especially right here where it got into the clip here. I must have laid it down on a blob of glue to do that. Let's make sure it's working still fine. Yeah, it is. That's good. Okay, let's see if we can take our pins off here and if we need to do any cleanup. I think we're good. So there's our medium one we just finished with our dragonflies. You're going to be on today? Okay. That's good. So there is this one. We're going to need to put it up in the drying rack. And she's done. We've got this one started. We're going to be putting this guy here, and then this hummingbird here, and the little hummingbird over here on this edge when this dries a little bit. And then we're going to put these frogs on a large one once we find a base we want to use. And this mermaid's going to be on a medium one. But we're not going to work on it because, well, Heather's going to be on in a little while. And so, and frankly, I have some errands I have to run in between there. So I don't have a lot of time here, but I do need to get some things done. So let's, hopefully I won't be back too late to just for the start of Heather's, but I will try to get back pretty soon, as soon as I get these done. So here we go. So there we go. That's what we were working on today. We got a medium hair barrette done. We looked at my Beadbox Bargains order. We started an extra large hair barrette and designed, I think we've designed a medium one, a large one, and possibly a second large one with our fall leaves. So we're going to go. I hope everybody was having a good time today, and we'll see you all later. This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden. Bye-bye.